All right, thank you. Okay. Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes out to speak with me. I appreciate it. Congrats on the season two renewal.
Thank you. Yeah,
So
good to be here.
how excited are you to see this series move forward even more?
Yeah, look, it's the dream. It's the lottery. I mean, it's in a kind of a climate that sees fewer and fewer shows getting longer seasons. You hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, I think, And so for the best case scenario to have unfolded, we're relieved, excited. I think there's a lot more to explore. So it feels, yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see how the show progresses.
Absolutely. So, is there anything as an actor that you found you were surprised to learn about yourself as you continued to delve into the character of Bruce? Because I know that maybe he's a little bit harsh in some ways.
Yeah. No, look, you got it's a fine line with Bruce because his obliviousness, of course, can come off as harsh.
Right.
You don't
Right.
want, as one of the ensemble characters, you don't want them to ever go too far that you can't bring him back.
Right.
But yeah, look, I think yeah, he was a discovery, at least in the first few episodes. We're like, where exactly does Bruce sit? And I think, uh, yeah, I think I was when I kind of discovered his blind positivity in a way, this idea that, nothing's a problem because Bruce is here,
Right.
when that kind of, if you can, I think when I tapped into that, I was like, I can see that he's deep down a good person. He just has the worst social awareness and this delusion that everyone's thinking of him as much as he's thinking of him.
So is it kind of fun to play with that though? Because it definitely gets, it breaks up tension, but it's also, I mean, there's different levels to a character. It's got to be fun to explore.
Yeah, it's the best. I think playing someone with hard edges as well is really really fun to explore. You don't want to be so safe that you're somewhere that it is likable but uninteresting, right?
Right.
That's worse in a different direction. So
Absolutely.
Bruce is certainly not uninteresting, but yeah, I find uh, the characters like that are, what do they say? It's like the best character to play is a confident idiot. And yeah, Bruce is sort of that. I mean, he's not an idiot when it comes to surgery, but when
Right.
it comes to social interactions, he definitely is pretty.
So, what I think it's great to see is we see so many medical dramas, and I love that you guys have done another medical, at least along the comedy. There's still some seriousness to it, obviously, because when we are dealing with medical situations. But I mean, I think it's great to see the comedy kind of break up the tension. Like, how important is that when you guys are seeing the scripts and taking a look at what's coming ahead and being able to kind of play around with that?
Yeah, well, we typically as actors only get to see the script about a week before we shoot it.
Okay, all right.
Um, and but I think that as you say, you talk about the balance between comedy and drama. That's always pretty exciting. And the hospital lends itself to that. There are obviously life and death stakes in a hospital a lot
Right.
of the time. And so yeah, I think the trick is about knowing that we're in a comedy, never playing the comedy, hopefully, but also when we explore the other side of that, the more serious side, never going too far in that direction that we
Right.
can't come back, you know. So in some ways, when those medical emergencies take place, those code blue or whatever, and
Mhm.
it's a great way to unify all the characters as well because there are ABC storylines going on, but often when those big emergencies happen, we all come together and work as a unit and as a family. So it's a good way to unify the characters and to also reset or reset the subject matter or use it as a bit of a palate cleanser.
Absolutely. I mean, we obviously saw a lot of staff shenanigans, so to say, going on. Is there anything that you would like to see, or any type of cases that you would like to see going into season two?
Oh, look, they've already got someone's junk stuck in a wedding ring. I mean, they've really ticked a lot of boxes for me already. Oh, look, I think. I guess I would like to, at some point, not too soon, I would love to see the staff outside the hospital in a
Okay.
situation together, whatever that may be. I'm expecting it might be a Joyce-led, team building retreat or something. I don't know. I'd be curious to see how they act outside the confines of the hospital.
Oh, definitely. And so how would you kind of compare Bruce to a character like Tate that you played on Superstore?
Yeah, I think they share some character traits, not the least of which being, a healthy ego. Uh, but there's a fundamental difference that I think is important, and that is that Tate, I think, operates from a place of anger or injustice, or is like, God, my genius is wasted in this place, I deserve better. And you can't have something like that, I think, as a regular character. It's just too
Right.
negative. But Bruce is the opposite, right? There's a positivity there where, he's like, well, why are you stressing? I know Bruce can solve anything. And so I think the fact that Bruce is operating from a place of positivity, where Tate operates, I think, from a place of negativity, um, is the fundamental difference. And I think is why you can put up with more of Bruce than I think you could with Tate.
And how is Josh with problem solving?
Oh, I'm the worst. I mean, look, I actually problem
Yeah,
solving, I'm not too bad. Confidence is where I could take a leaf out of Bruce's book, because I'm probably, yeah, a little bit more self-deprecating than Bruce is, or capable of.
so is there anything, I mean, it's very early, but is there anything you can tease for us for season two?
Oh, they don't tell actors like us anything.
You're
We're
like
we'll
completely
find out
blind.
probably after you do.
Oh
Uh,
man.
no, we don't know anything. It's all very secret squirrel. So I'll be as shocked as anyone when I discover what's to come.
That's awesome. Well, thank you again for taking a few minutes out to speak with me. I appreciate it. And like definitely we look forward to upcoming seasons and more stories.
Yeah, thanks, Kristen. Nice chatting.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.